How one DJ here. Welcome to Selena City and Lego World Part 193. If you guys can check over the last part of Selena City, make up to that part before this one. But today we have some more showcat builds. You know, I need to stop really saying that all the time because most of all you guys already know what the mostly like every time I be saying like most would be like a showcast and mostly like a showcat build all the time. But actually, this one's actually from best to worst showcat build. Actually, we got some more best to worst showcat builds, and most of all, I pretty much like I think all three of them were pretty much shown mostly like literally in best to worst showcat builds. And I think that series went on from 2024 till last year, so which is crazy. But I can't wait to show you showcat builds pretty much today in Selena City 2, or should I say Selena City actually. So I wait no time as always. Let's get into this. So let's go ahead and head down there for period today. Also, guys, I pretty much have, sorry, I got mostly we got one more week until May hits actually, because May's hitting around next week, Friday, May 1st. So I can't wait to pretty most of all come back to some more worlds for Minecraft, and also come back bringing a OC around for Selena City. So I can't wait. But let's go ahead and head to the showcat builds. Pretty much I finished putting all the showcat build all the way over there. So I had to go ahead and pretty much go there. So Selena will be there probably about at least like a few minutes. But how you guys are liking the new city? I forgot to pretty much talk about that mostly since pretty much the end of Selena's first city. Because I know Selena City, mostly from her regular city, was probably one of the most ones that I did really love doing. I mean, I would have pretty much still do this, do the road just like I did for Selena City, but that's probably never gonna happen, by the way. And then next thing you know, it's gonna be taking like another another mostly like I don't know, like 3 or 2 years to pretty get that done. So here is over around last part. I think it was 4 showcat builds I shown, or 3. It was 4. Okay, it was 4. Okay, yeah. So here are the 4 showcat builds I've shown from over around last part of Selena City. So go ahead and check that out. But here are the showcat builds I'm showing for mostly today for Selena City. So let's start with the first one. The first one is actually from the junkyard jungle actually, and I think it's called Stack Car 1. No, sorry, Scrap Car Stack 1. It's been a long time since I've seen these best or worst showcat builds. But this showcat build is kind of very interesting. I mean, to be fair, I have seen mostly a lot of kind of like, well, not really a lot, but mostly like, junk cars before, by the way, like this. I mean, for stack ones, I mean, you could pretty much say like mostly that. But I don't know anybody who works like in a junkyard with like, just being like a mechanic and fixing like old cars. I mean, I don't even know if that's actually a thing or not. But it's a okay showcat build. I mean, it's not like the most best one, but it is pretty apart from best to worst showcat build. So it's glad to pretty much see it pretty much in 2026. But you know what? It's pretty much alright. So Scrap Car Stack 1, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, the next one is for the Green Clover, or I like to call it Happy St. Patrick's Day Green Clover, or Lucky Clover if you can pretty call it that. But this one's a pretty much cool showcat build. I mean, this should have been shown around March actually. Even though I'm showing like pretty like the end, well, not really the end of April yet, but mostly almost halfway close to the end of April. But this is a pretty much cool showcat build. It's pretty much a green clover, which is pretty much nice. I have a question, by the way, too. I wonder if anyone has ever encountered like a green clover before, or you can pretty much find one, because most of all, I think I have counted one before somewhere in my yard, I think, or it might have just been flowers, because I have no idea if like you can find a green clover like literally in a forest or around most like in your yard. I know I just said that just pretty much in my yard, but I'm just probably just like, it's been a very long time since I see one, because when I seen green clover the first time, it was probably when I was a kid. But most of all, this is a pretty much nice showcat build. It's just a big tag green clover. And yeah, so Green Clover, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, and we have as the last one today. This was going to be a little bit of a short one. I have no idea where I put the other skateboard at because I most of all I just put it here. But the showcase build I'm showing is or should I say the last one, is the skate ramp. Now, if anyone doesn't remember this showcase build, this is part of mostly Junkyard Jungle, I'm guessing. Which is one of the most, like, you know, cool, like, most like the cool showcase build, by the way. Or I like to call it most like, kind of like the, I don't know if they really have it. I don't know if they have a skate ramp in the park, by the way. Because I know they have a skate ramp somewhere, like, in the city. But I don't know about in the park. But this is pretty much cool, though. Because most of all, we can take mostly one of the skateboards. It doesn't matter what skateboard you pretty much use. And I think you can just go ahead and pretty much just... Yep, do something like that. Not the best one, but yeah, this is where I think of this showcase build. Yeah, this is a pretty much a cool showcase build. I mean, you can just do this with pretty much, you know, with like literally like with 2 players and pretty much just hit like some sick tricks. Like, that is very cool. And pretty much this is a good idea, putting like a you know, skateboard with the skate ramp, because what do you use like a skate ramp for? Just pretty much just climb up the skate ramp. But this is a pretty much nice showcase build. I remember showing it back around literally just last year of... Well, actually, it might have been like, let's see. Oh, let me stop right here. Okay. Just jump to the skateboard. So let me see. So if I remember, if I did... Let's see. Where we start? I started, what, from right here. Let's see. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4... Part 5, Part 6, Part 7, Part 8, Part 9, Part 10, Part 11, Part 12, Part 13, Part 14, Part 15, Part 16, Part 17, Part 18, Part 19, Part 20, Part 21, Part 22, Part 23, Part 24, Part 25, Part 26, Part 27. Wait. Okay, yeah, so I shown in this part. So this is probably like at least like probably like last year. Literally last year. And I'm telling you what, this is pretty much a really good showcase build too. It's pretty much a good idea to use, like, you know, skateboards as part, you know, of this showcase build. So that is pretty much nice to see. So skate ramp, welcome back, or should I say welcome to Selena City 2, and welcome back in 2026. Alright, button 1, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. I'm trying to go ahead and pretty much let Selena park all this, but it's not gonna really be that good. If you guys enjoy this, you already know what to do. So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.